Okay. Thank you so much. Sorry. Thank you so much to invite me to explain what is my subject, my research subject now. So I am Laure Tabouy. I am neuroscientist, and I currently do my second PhD in ethics and neuroethics in Paris-Saclay, and I finished in the University of Aix-Marseille to finish my work. I explain now just a story between it's a story between two people. It's a meeting between a neuroscientist, me, and a designer. So it's a part of my project, of my PhD project, but I explain what kind of neuroethic by design we can thinking for this neurotechnology. So we are meeting together between both of us, and there is one part science and technology study, and another part humanities and social study and social science. And we thinking about one research question: how can and should user and other stakeholders be involved in the development of neurotechnology? We are neuroscientists. We are yes, there is no right, no ethics, but maybe designer or maybe developer can thinking about what kind of by design be involved in the development of neurotechnology. So this objective of this future workshop, maybe it's, for example, encourage a systemic approach by combining different perspectives. And we suppose that the design methods, in particular design fiction, can help mediate between these stakeholders. So the context is between neurotechnology, neuroethics, and design fiction. So neurotechnology, the convergence of neuroscience, computers, science, energy ring, and technology is at the heart of our challenges and innovation, and the issue of brain data in relation of this convergence is major concern. And there are powerful tools, we know that, but they can be a risk and even a danger for humanity and human beings. So, and neurotechnology and design, there is an exciting initiative, some workshop around the world, and of course, OECD and UNESCO neurotechnology toolkits and ethics of neurotechnology just this year. About neuroethics, so we know it's multidisciplinary and by design, by birth, and it lies at the intersection of humanities and neuroscience. And it provides a set of ethical, legal, and philosophical tools for this responsible researcher. But understand how advance in neuroscience or redefine our conception of the human being and their ethical application allow us to reflect on human rights, vulnerability and integrity, and to preserve autonomy, human dignity, and freedom of thought. And neurovulnerability refers to the brain's sensibility, I'm so sorry, to external influence, whether environmental, social, and technical or technical. And in neuroethics, this vulnerability raises questions about protecting human beings from potentiality invasive, controlling and manipulating, and monitoring behavior and brain processing. And the ability of one of an individual to make decision and act freely according to this and her own will. So, and the challenge of neuroethics by design. So, in neuroethics, from philosophical point of view, is to envisage a proposal for neuroethics by design that both anthropocentric, focuses on the action, and object-oriented. And it's applied to ethics. This leads us to consider ethics by design according to two approaches, focuses on the rational subject. And this action is the first, it's deontological ethics approach, and the second, it's the consequentialist ethics. So it's between the both approach. And problematizing ethics through design is, in digital context, is to articulate several ways of approaching ethics from design to final product. Environmental ethics, ethics of anticipation, digital ethics and AI ethics, neuroethics and bioethics. And by putting people at the center, we meet stakeholders' expectation as well as application, regulation, and law. Not to sense of manipulation, but in the sense of an ingenious arrangement with the constraints posed by the complexity of human interface, environment, and culture. Design, it's a very complex approach. It's an umbrella term for a wide range of approach, including human science, aesthetic, and industrial product design. And a designer has an epistemological approach, a way of thinking, and a code of ethics. Design practice, it's all of them, all of this. But we propose for this experiment, for this future workshop, a design fiction, critical design. So it's activist vision. For design fiction is combine tools for the prospective field and the process of design, explore future involvement, aim of generated possible future to cause reaction and debate, the speculation of on future highlights, and illustrate the complexity of the present and its result in building a shared vision. There is most of practice of design fiction, immersion, and disruption. For our methodology, so we propose to build a recommendation to thinking, not build, thinking with design fiction performance toward neuro vulnerability, how to involve stakeholders to increase neuroethics implementation of neurotechnology with design fiction methods. So we draw inspiration from design fiction and neuroethics principle by experimenting with a cross-disciplinary working method to approach. This approach has an advantage: anticipate the possible, explore desirable future, and provide flexibility and adaptability. So it's this method. So we propose that no ethics, no right and broker thinking together and cross-disciplinary design method between science and technology study and humanities and social science. And designer broker, it's like mediator. And we think about, for example, neuroethics principle for science and technology study, for example, evaluation criteria for projects involving neurotechnology, training course, for example, or neurovariability index for the public. The protocol, it's about the design fiction. It's in scope and inspiration, one way. And second part, it's exploration and hypothesis. A third part, it's co-creation. And the fourth part is impact and debate. So the takeaway, we propose this protocol, this design fiction method, but we need all of us, all of you, all of them, and we want to push forward this the actual momentum with a largest community. So this project, this design fiction method proposal, it's underlined the need to reflect a notion such as human dignity and vulnerability in the face of the challenge opened by the conversion of neuroscience, neuroscience, computer science and technology. And it's for me, so it's continuing of the fence of this year initiative of community and workshop group. The idea is to optimize and continue this link mediate by this design, by this design method, design fiction method. And this methodology framework, neuroethics by design, would speak the decision-making process and contribute to clarify and harmonize the various standards, expanding the debates of neuroethics and neurolaw they are already taking now. So the neurotechnology toolkit in OECD and the ethics of neurotechnology in UNESCO of this year. So by adding the opportunity to outline a strategy path using neuroethics by design. And since approach raise, among other things, the nature and purpose of innovation intended for use in civil society. So it could take the form of establish of neuro vulnerability index, propose training course, workshop, propose evaluation to think, propose evaluation criteria for projects, ANR, ERC, Horizon, and etc. So join us. It's a proposal. It's a takeaway. So with the aim of creating a working group to explore this design and to design a fiction proposal, we would like to invite you to join us in conjunction with all exciting initiative, interdisciplinarity initiative. Thank you.